are the 3 points. These are coordinates, by the way, 0, -2. Then we've got -1, -5, and 2, 4, collinear. Now what does collinear mean? It means they're all in a straight line. They're all in the same straight line. They line up beautifully. Give some reasoning, all right? So again, those points, 0, -2, -1, 5, and 2, 4. So we're going to look at that situation and see yes or no. Some of you may already be making your prediction over there, so let's see how it works out. Let's see what we've got going here, all right? It says, again, we're looking for the word collinear. As I said, that has the word linear in it. That gives you a good hint. We're talking lines. We're talking about a straight line. And the best way I know to deal with the word collinear and testing these points, we could graph them, and we'll do that here in just a minute to check ourselves. But let's suppose we didn't have a graph and we're looking, what do we do if they have the same slope connecting to, well, we'll have to see how they work out, all right? If we have the same slope working around here, then we should be in good shape, all right? So I'm going to take basically these two together, and then we'll try the first and third one together. If they all match up, well, hey, I think we've got it made. In most cases, if you put them on a graph and have a hint, all you have to do is count some blocks. We're going to look at that one here in just a minute, all right? But let's start off with, first off, 0, -2, and the -1, -5. I want to check slope, all right? I'm going to check slope. Then I'm going to do the same thing for -0, -2, and how about it, 2, 4. And for good measure, we'll also test out the other combination, which would be -1, -5, and 2, 4. All right, so kind of just working together here, all right? So look for the slope. Slope formula, remember, is rise over run. Rise over run, that means your y's are going on top. So here's where we're starting. How about it? We're going to take our y's right here. We're going to take -2 minus a -5. That's all right to go that direction. And then we're going to say 0 subtracting a -1. So in other words, I'm going to take my y1 and y2. I subtract those. I started with 1 minus 2. And then over here, I'm going to take my x1 and my x2. That creates a slope underneath. Now notice what I did. I didn't say -2 minus 5. I've got a negative. So I'm going to make that become an add the opposite. It's going to be plus a positive. Notice I said also 0 minus the -1, which is going to make those go positive, and my slope looks to be 3 over 1. Now that's the magic moment. That's what we're looking for. If we can keep that 3 or 3 over 1 on all of these fractions, we are good. We're going to be doing well. So let's do it now. Let's go to our second set of points here, finding our slope, which we use as the letter M, and we're going to take 4 minus a -2. And underneath that, we're going to take our 2 minus 0. You say, well, Ernie, you just changed the directions. It's all right. That's all right. As long as you keep going in the same order, once you set up your ratio, you're good. So in this time, I said y2 minus y1. All right, and that's where I got 4 minus the -2. And then I said x2 minus x1, which is 2 minus 0. Again, once you start, pick your point, first point, second point, it's really arbitrary, all right? It's very arbitrary. So as long as you keep the order going as you're computing your slope, you'll be on the right side. If you mess up, change horses in the middle of the stream, I say, or change coordinates, the order of the coordinates in the middle of the stream, you'll have a problem with signs, all right? But let's do it here. Add the opposite, how about it? 4 plus 2, which gives us 6. 2 minus 0, that's easy. And I get 2, and guess what? We're back at 3 over 1. So I'm getting an inkling that these are going to work pretty well. Let's take one more set here. Let's drop that bottom third out, if you will, guys, and let's put one more in here. We're going to check out what happens with -1, -5, and then also 2, 4. All right? And again, I'm going to use my formula. Slope equals, that's the y1 minus y2 business. So let's do it. How about it? This time we're going to say 4 minus a -4. I'm going to start with the 4, go there. And underneath that, we're going to say 2 minus a -1. Looky, looky. Here we go. 4 plus 5 is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. I again have a 3 over 1 slope. So the slope in all cases is the same through here, and no matter which 2 points I pick, that means we have a collinear situation. They're all the same.
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.